Do you smell that? Smells like love is in the air. Valentine's Day is almost here. It's a holiday where we celebrate love, companionship, little tiny heart candies. But it's also a time where it becomes painstakingly obvious who is single and who is not single. Really, this list is directed to those in the former category. I don't want anyone to be sad on Valentine's Day. I don't want anyone to be sad on any day of the year, except on my birthday. There's probably some deep-seated issues with that one. And because I don't want you to feel sad on Single Awareness Day, Valentine's Day, here's my list for the week. Top 7 ways to forget your loneliness on Valentine's Day. Let's get started. Number 7. Alright, it's Valentine's Day. You're single, you're alone, maybe you're recently single, recently alone. That's right, dumped. There's an old Italian proverb that says, the best revenge is living well. Getting healthy and in shape and super sexy in spite of that ex who dumped you months ago for absolutely no good reason, even though you were perfectly good to him or her, and driving them into a jealous rage, just wanting to bring you back into their arms. Oh, please come back to me. No, I'm not gonna swallow that woman, oh man. Pow! That's the kind of exercise I can get behind. Start off the day by doing 10 push-ups in the morning, and then don't stop. Keep exercising. Do those deadlifts. Work those kettlebells. Watch all of the Legend of Korra workout videos. Do whatever you can to just get jacked by the end of the day. Number 6. You know what I hated when I was single? When people just assumed that I was single by choice. Like, I was putting myself out there, but I just never found that relationship that I was looking for. And so, I stayed single. And I understand, that's not the case for all of us. But I hated that people just assumed I was being single for my own choice. Which is why number 6 on the list is beating them at their own game. Make a giant fort. Use blankets, pillows, cardboards, whatever you have. Create the largest pillow fort you have ever created and dub this creation your fortress of solitude. Now your loneliness is your power, your creativity, your castle. Plus you could like watch Netflix in there and it would be really fun because it'd be like you're in a little mini theater and it's just for you. Number 5. Sometimes part of being lonely is feeling like nobody really wants you. And I know that sucks to hear, and I know a lot of us have gone through that. And so number 5 will put you in a place where everybody would love to see you. Go visit your nearest old folks home, specifically the dementia ward. Here's why the dementia ward is so great. You walk in wearing your dad's suit, you're strutting along, and you just go up to the nearest grandmother, and you look into her eyes, and she looks back at you, and she goes, "Oh, Bobby, my grandson!" And then you'd be all like, "Grandma, I'm here." "Oh, Bobby, you're the greatest man I've ever known." That's an awesome pick-me-up. And you're like, "My name's not Bobby, but I'm definitely gonna have my friends start calling me that." And then your grandma will be all like, "Oh, Bobby, have you seen the Lego movie yet?" No, I haven't got around to it, actually. I've been really busy. What? That doesn't even make sense. How have you not seen the Lego movie? It is the greatest masterpiece of this generation, and I can't believe it's not nominated for an Oscar! At that point, they'll probably kick you out. And then you just put on a new suit and you go in and visit somebody else. Back in the day, I actually used to go sing at old folks' homes, and I can't tell you how many lovely young grandmothers proposed to me. So if you're feeling alone on Valentine's Day, it's a good place to go. Number 4. Half of what was missing from my life when I was single and alone was, quite frankly, attention. I missed someone paying attention to me. Number 4 is a really good tip. So here's what you do. Go to your nearest knockoff jewelry store and buy the cheapest little diamond ring you can find. Go to the place where people get proposed to the most and then just sit there with the diamond ring in your hand. Once those waterworks start, people are going to come up to you and ask you what's wrong, and that's where you come up with the most elaborate story. It was 2012, just got laid off. Peter Schmidt, he was rough. He was a good boss, but I guess in the end I just wasn't good enough. He let me go and no severance, nothing. Thought I was gonna lose everything. Went to the nearest bar, had a drink, and that's when she sat down. The love of my life. I was complete again. I knew that everything was gonna be okay. I was gonna propose to her today, but on her way to the park, she got eaten by a bear. Boom! You got them! Nobody's gonna ignore a man whose almost fiance got eaten by a bear. For ladies, go to the nearest cafe, sit by yourself, and just start crying. The waiter or waitress will definitely come over to you and ask you what's wrong, and that's where you can say, oh, nothing. I was just hoping to spending an amazing Valentine's Day with my boyfriend, but I just got a text message from him saying he dumped me for Emma Watson, or that pink-haired girl from the Esurance commercials back in 2006, or Ryan Gosling. And then of course you're gonna get sympathy from that and probably get free meals. So a fake getting dumped or a fake tragedy on Valentine's Day is a great way and completely honest way to get attention. Number three. If you're not a lonely single person, though you are alone right now, there will be a day where you will be able to shine in the sun. Your moment at a social gathering when all of a sudden Thriller will come onto the radio and people will be like, oh yeah, I know this song. And they'll be like, you don't want to be part of that group. You really don't. Valentine's Day, while you're alone, this is the perfect time to practice every dance ever. Every time a famous song comes up at a party and there's a famous dance that accompanies it, everyone expects that there needs to be one person at that party that knows the choreography flawlessly. I said flawlessly, but with an accent. That person can be you. Single ladies comes on. What? That one pantsless dance that Tom Cruise does in Risky Business. The dance moves of every single fish during Under the Sea. The Napoleon Dynamite dance. The dance that Bigfoot does when he discovers Max's Walkman in the Goofy movie. Some of these dances are more difficult than others, but the fact of the matter is you will become a legend when you learn them all. The most single, lonely, dancing legend ever. Hashtag FTDP, suck a fish. Number 2. Sometimes we're alone and we're single because we're afraid. We're afraid we're gonna get hurt. We're afraid that we'll never really be able to find someone. Fear tends to stem quite a few weaknesses throughout mankind. But Valentine's Day is the perfect day to turn your weaknesses into strengths. How? Overcoming your fears. You need to go punch a shark in the face. I'm serious, if you don't live next to an ocean, you get there. I ain't talking about those sissy sharks that live in the aquarium. Oh, feed me, Jessica Alba. Not those sharks. I'm talking about real sharks. The kind of sharks that got cast in the movie Jaws. You swim out to the middle of the ocean and you find a shark. Put some chum in the water. They'll come to you. And as soon as he's there, you'll feel the fear. Oh yeah. You will feel the fear. Your heart rate will elevate and you'll probably be gasping for breath, especially since you just swam into the middle of the ocean like a fool. Should've just got a boat and then jumped in. And then that shark comes up to you and you bring your fist back and you punch him right in the nose. And then you better get out of there, because that's a freaking shark, man. You just punched a shark. You just pissed off one of nature's greatest predators. What were you thinking? What in the good Lord Odin's name were you thinking? I'll tell you what you were thinking. You were thinking, I'm gonna be a man or woman today. I'm gonna punch a shark. And then you'll be afraid of nothing. And chances are you'll sound just like this. You'll be all up in the club like, hey baby, I punched a shark. I am stuck like this, you guys. Oh man, shouldn't have punched that shark. Number one, bow number one, bow number one. Get your life together, Cip. You guys, I will never regret the day that I married my dear sweet wife. She's everything to me. She really does complete me. I know it's cliche, but it's true. She is the world to me. But now that I'm married, there is one thing I can't do that I have always wanted to do. The fact of the matter is now that I'm a married man, a life of crime is dangerous. But I've always wanted to start. an international art thieving organization. Here's how I picture it going. You're sitting on your couch, home alone on Valentine's Day, and you are just a mess. And then it hits you. You wouldn't be a mess if you were loaded. What's the best way to get loaded? Steal the Mona Lisa. So you call up your buddy and you be like, yo, chainsaw, it's Matt.
Sorry, this isn't Chainsaw, this is Chauncey, and actually I don't know anyone named Max, so have a great Valentine's Day, and
No, Chauncey, it's me, it's Garfield.
oh, hey Garfield, what are you doing on Valentine's Day? Are you alone like me?
Yeah, I am, but I have a great idea. Hey, you were one of the primary leakers during the celebrity nude leak, right?
Well, yeah, I'm pretty proud of that.
Do you think you could hack into an art museum security system?
Yeah, those two seem pretty closely related. I think I could do that.
Boom! Movie started. You get all of the loneliest people in the world and then turn it on their head for an Ocean's 11 style adventure. You got Mac, the daring leader who comes up with the plan. Chainsaw.
The slightly insecure with himself hacker who actually really doesn't know how to hack into this museum mainframe.
And then you have your snarky black friend. His name is Oven Mitts, and he's really good at Battlefield Online. And you're like, that would be a perfect demolitions expert. Fool, don't you know Oven Mitts be on the job? But, you know, less white than that. And I'm not even gonna waste my time going through the other 7 members of your crew. Why? Because that's up to you, man. You are Mac. It's Valentine's Day. You go out there and you start your Ocean's 11. When you're walking out of the Louvre with that Mona Lisa, getting arrested by Interpol, because chances are you really don't have a lot of experience and this was a really bad idea, and I apologize if you're watching this from prison now because I got you arrested. And that's my list. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. I love you. High five. Did you high five me yet? Per the usual, I'm going to sing a song until you subscribe. I've been really trying, baby, ooh, trying to fight these feelings for so long. And if you feel like I feel, baby, then come on, let's get it on. Ah, yeah, let's get it on. Take it away, Chauncey.
Let's get it on. My mom used to sing the song to me. Let's get it on, yeah, baby. Oh, let's get it on. Oh, yeah, Skeletor.
Let's get it on, yeah, baby. Let's get it on. I love it.
Have you subscribed yet?